Alright, once again, I welcome you guys to this episode of Love Conversation with Big Harry. I know you're excited, and I believe you learned a lot about last episode on the few things to figure out or iron out while on dating, the things to pinpoint and see whether it's a running or it's staying, whether we are staying here, whether we are picking over there or we are dashing out. So this time around, I want to talk to us on something very important. See, I remember we talked about love, the commitment, we talked about dating, we talked about a lot of things these past days or weeks. But today, what we are about to talk about, I want to tell you is everything. When I tell you it's everything, believe me, it's everything. And then this fact, we don't want to skip it. Even you don't want to skip it. I know the human part of you want to skip it because you're saying to yourself, now I've figured out love and understand what love is now committed. And this person is committed from the definitions and the things you told me. Okay, I figured out on dating. This guy did well. He clicked. Everything is the way you said you should look out for it. And then you think you are good to go until you are not good to go. Oh, okay. Darling, I know you love me. At least you think you do. I know it matches all your preference. You think it all. It looks like the definition of the gentleman you are looking for. It fits into your quality traits. It looks like that answered prayers. I understand. I really understand. And so far from what I've said, that guy feels like what it is. You like him. As a matter of fact, it has not beyond liking him. You love him now. He treats you well. He speaks well. He's gentle. He's calm. And he's a Christian. You are like, what else am I looking for? Like, he's gentle, he's loving, he's kind, he's beard, he's tall, he's dark. Oh, Jesus, he has sister. He has a good job. Oh, he's well spoken, soft spoken, comes from a responsible and reputable home. Jesus. Amazing. I know he loves God. That's good. It matches all your description of the man that you wanted God to use you, or of the man that you have been doing all your life, or as when we were children. You know, all those things we used to write down. This man, all of a sudden, fit it all. It's like an angel that the Lord sent from heaven. You saw him descending. And there's light all around him. Even the angels asked what's inside him. He's so perfect. Okay, so the angel part, right? I'm just trying to tell you how perfect he is. No, if angels are accompanying you, it might be like he's got that dropped in. Alright. So now, congratulations, Dano. I know, right? I know. I understand that feelings of finally I've gotten it. Finally, I'm about to get the ring. Finally, the search is over. Oh, I know that feelings. That breath of relief. Let me sigh. So, until you have not gotten there. I know. That face, I saw it. I can see it right now. I know you're like, this woman, what's your problem? What do you want? What do you want from us? What do you want from me? What I want from you is that you get it right. Until it might look all that way you described me. It might be that perfect the way you said it. You might have taken all your that quality traits that you've been asking God for. You might have it all clicked, all completely checked and balanced. Until do you realize that there is a God factor? Is that God factor that I want to talk to you about? The fact that someone look it The fact that they look like your prayer answered, the fact that they look like the definitions you have given to yourself, or the descriptions you wrote down, doesn't make them a God man. Yes, there's a God man, and there's a God woman for everybody. Oh, please don't get me wrong. I'm not one of the people that believe there is one person in the whole world for you. Because how many billions of people? Please, if I have to look for the person that is for me, I believe that I'm going to get to Kotokura, me as a person. But there's still a God man, and there is a God factor in every relationship. And believe me, you don't want to ignore it. I know you're tired of me right now. I know you're tired that there is this, there is that, there is that. But see, you don't want to ignore it. You don't want to. Oh, you've got to believe me. The price for foolishness is costly. As a matter of fact, sometimes it costs your life. So to ignore the fact that there's a God factor in relationship, and because the relationship went well, the dating goes well, it's committed, he loves you, he spends, he has a good job. He's a Christian. As a matter of fact, he's an usher in his church. Oh, this brother is the head of the choir. As a matter of fact, he's even a pastor. The backup. Auntie, have you asked what is God saying about it? What is God saying about him? That is why I told you, dating time is not time to catch feelings. The voice of God will never be obvious to you when feelings are involved. If your feelings is already there, you will never hear anything. It will be the voice of your emotion that will cloud the sense of your judgment. But God is always saying something. For you to have all you heard is silence, and you think you're good to go, something is wrong, my dear. Or since it matches your five senses and the things you identify out, you think the God factor is not needed. Oh, it's everything and more. As a matter of fact, there is nothing without God's factor. If the foundation is destroyed, my darling, well, we the righteous do. Marriage really doesn't hold together. It has the power to tear apart. What really holds marriage together is the God factor in it. What did God say? What did he tell you? What is God's confirmation for you about him? What was God's confirmation to you about her? What did God say? What was God's go ahead? What is that thing that will hold you guys together in a kind of chaos? Or now that it looks like it, you want to run into? I'm waiting for you. The gate is open for you to run out because you will eventually run out. See, I know that feelings when you think, oh, man, you're sounding religious. Oh, lady, you're sounding too archaic. What are you even saying? I've seen marriages. As a matter of fact, I've been married for over 7 years. I can tell you, if there is no God factor, even in my own, I won't be there. Do you know, as human beings, there are days we're tired? Do you know, as human beings, that at times we want to run out of it? Do you know marriage is it's not even close to romance, it's not out of a bed of roses. And that is what you want to enter just because the person looked like it. Just because of the fact that it makes you feel good now. Just because it looks like until if you're already catching feelings, you better let it go. Dating time is not time for feelings. Dating time is not time for sex. It will make you stupid, and it will dim the light of your vision. You can't see when sex feelings are already involved. Even God will not dare talk. See, there are things God doesn't even bother talking with. It's people's emotion, especially what you and I called love over the time. When it is there, even God lets you be, because It will take a lot for the voice of God to master you. It will be like a war. How do you want a voice to eat through a wall? There's a God factor. You don't want to ignore it. And it is everything. It is what holds the marriage. It is what holds the relationship. It is what holds a home. It is what actually builds. Feelings doesn't. It doesn't even have the power to. Love can never hold anything. It doesn't. Because the thing about love is you feel it today, you don't feel it tomorrow. I mean the love you know. The love you have believed. And that thing that you felt or you're feeling towards him or her. It can't hold water. As a matter of fact, it can't hold air. You need God. You need to ask God what He's saying. You need to ask and confirm the voice of God for that thing you're going into. You need knowledge. You need to know what God wants you to do, because there's something about God. He will let you know a man that will change later. He will let you know that it can be good today, but it might not be good tomorrow. Because the fact that he's good today doesn't mean it will be good in the next 10 years. Even if it is good the next 10 years, will the man be alive? If he's alive in you, the God factor way far beyond that your tiny head that you're trying to calculate it right now. Talk to God. Hear from God. Seek the voice of God before you go ahead. The fact that the person is good is not enough. As a matter of fact, my pastor we already said something. He said, good intentions are not good enough. They might have good intention towards a marriage, but things change. People change. Situations change. Battles happen. War breaks out. Seek the God factor. You don't want to ignore it. I can bet with my life that you won't dare ignore it. Because it was everything. But if you do, I'll be here. Let's talk about it later. So until then, I will see you on the next episode. Love Conversation.